that distribution of reward also has to be hinged on equity, fairness, and justice. Our party has made us to believe that there will be reward for every hard work. And that's why from Imo State and the Southeast, where I come from, we delivered. Working from the APC and from the Southeast, where I was treated like a leper, working with the party at the behest of an election where a strong candidate of Labour Party is from the Southeast. Taking such risks and losing lives of my beloved ones, all in loyalty and defense of my strength and alignment with the party, is a proof of loyalty, and the reward is what I seek for. All the votes gathered for our presidential candidate from the Southeast, over 90% of it, or let's say over 65%, came from Imo State. We garnered 66.7 thousand votes, Ebonyi 42,000, and Abia State 8,000. If we stuck our neck and lost lives in defense of our party, and when it is time for reward, I believe it is the state that has delivered that should be given the right of first refusal, and not the excuse that was being peddled, that is, Abia State does not have a governor, and so whatever leadership position comes to the Southeast should go to Abia. I think it is demoralizing. Every state had an APC Guba candidate, and they were given the opportunities to go and mobilize, vote, and get the party elected. Were they all sleeping when the same LP took over Abia? So are we now saying that hard work and the result that we produced, which should speak favorably for me, is now working against me? Or is it said because I am a woman? But when a woman kills a lion and the men run away from the war, should I not be given the right to be a part of the lion which I killed? It is unfair that the meal that I have taken time to prepare, I'm not even allowed to be at the table where it was shared. This is very, very emotional for me, especially the fact that I was part of midwifing this NWC. I did not sleep for 3 nights, and everybody here can attest to it. When a woman is with a project, she commits her time and life. At the time where there were divergent interests, I stuck with us and ensured that we had a seamless voting and election process, which produced as president-elect today. I would have thought that my role, even in the emergence of this hard-working NWC, and our president-elect would have offered me an opportunity to at least be consulted, but it did not work. But I'm still a party woman, and I would rather Jojo than war. The second note is the party presented us with a manifesto which is brilliant, well encapsulated, and clearly articulating the need for women inclusion and gender mainstreaming. We mobilized myself and other women to get interest and get interested in politics and politicking, because over 49.5% of the Nigerian population is women. And if you disregard this chunk population, then we are headed for anarchy. In a bid to attract more women to the electioneering process, the party, in its magnanimity, offered a 50% reduction in the nomination forms for interested persons during the primary election. That was also extended to persons with disability. We are considered as a vulnerable group. So I want to thank the party for that gesture, but it's now considered as a Greek gift because you gave with one hand and you're about to take it with the other hand. We labored tirelessly. 44.4 million Nigerian voters are women. Over 35 million Nigerians are persons with disabilities. I represent the voice of those vulnerable groups. I was not reflected in the list. Where is the fairness, equity, and justice that we so proclaim and profess? Mr. Chairman, our leaders, everyone here who knows me can attest to the fact that I come with content capable to add value where I go. And I know that my leadership at the 10th National Assembly is capable to bring further unity and create an atmosphere that will douse the tension that we have here. Women nurture, women grow, and nothing good dies in my hands. I'd like to also use this opportunity to remind us that if it comes to qualification, I am qualified. I am of the All Progressives Congress. I am one of our own. I am ranking. I am one of your own. I am ranking. And by the rules, a second timer is qualified to preside. I have sponsored over 13 bills. It's not about the number of bills you sponsor. It's what is the trajectory and progress of those bills. Very impactful bills, and about 2 of them are before the president for his assent. My leaders here can attest to my performance in the House. I currently chair the Committee on Disabilities, and I am the pioneer chair of that committee. And you know what it is to harness and integrate the interests and rights of persons with disability, which our party also clearly identifies. Mr. Chairman and the entire NWC, please, I plead with you, my fathers, do not break my heart. Madam Speaker. Allow us to talk to ourselves. We can come up with a consensus. Any consensus without deliberation, consultation is void. Ab initio. So I thank you for this opportunity. May God bless us.